Welcome to Series 5 of the Llama 2v2 tournament. I'm Eric, aka a new player, and I am the organizer of this tournament. Unfortunately, there has been a lot of bugs such as the out of sync error when we're playing some of the recorded games. I have been trying to find solutions to fix this, but it seems that nothing had worked so far. If you know how to fix this, please leave a comment below so we could get started right away to cast the bugged recorded games. In the meantime, I could only cast the workable recorded games. Sorry for the inconvenience caused. This is a best of 3 series, and the team that wins 2 games will win this series. We have GMDS, Lazaros, and I'm sorry, I don't quite know how to pronounce his name. I'll call him Z. And versus CHADS, unVACcinated, and Strike. The global bans are Haudenosaunee and Sweets. So both teams are not allowed to play Haudenosaunee and Sweets for the entire series. The map of this first game is predetermined, which is Malaysia. For GMDS, Lazaros has chosen the Indians, and Z has chosen French. For unVACcinated has chosen the Ottomans, and Strike has chosen Germans. Unfortunately, as mentioned previously, there is an out-of-sync bug with this recorded game, so the results for Game 1 are shown here. And as you can see, GMDS has won Game 1. The losing team unVACCinated gets to pick a team ban for GMDS, which is the Indians. So GMDS is not allowed to play Indians for the entire series. However, this does not affect unVACCinated, so they are free to play Indians if they want to for the remainder of the series. unVACCinated also gets to pick a map from the map pool for the next game, which is Mongolia. For the next game, GMDS has chosen Russians, Z has chosen the Ottomans, and for unVACCinated, unVACcinated has chosen Russians, and Strike has chosen Chinese. Let's get started. Spawning on the left of the map, we have unVACcinated playing as the Russians, and Strike playing as the Chinese. On the right, we have Lazaros playing as the Russians, and Z playing as the Ottomans. This is a good map for the Ottomans. This is Mongolia. It has 4 TPs on the top. If Ottomans could grab all the TPs and upgrade it, if it has the Silk Road card, it will be very OP and strong for him. See if he has it in his deck. Nope. This map also has a scout near the TC as a treasure for each player. So you could use it to grab all the cows. It has a lot of cows on this map. So it will be good for Russia and for China as well. China could use the village. It sort of acts like a livestock pen, so herdables, livestock could fatten if it's placed in the village. And Russia needs a lot of food because the army is always food heavy. So if the cows could be passed to the Chinese player, and when they get fat, it could also be passed back to the Russian player, and he could just eat the cows. That would be very good for the Russian player. Alright, let's check their decks. Yes! Ottoman has a Silk Road card. And he's grabbing the first TP already. He has the 5 Spahi. Seems like he's going infantry, I guess. A lot of infantry upgrade cards. Let's check his teammate. Lazaros. Wood Trickle. Pretty standard cards. A lot of cards in H2. Could be used for Russian. Let's check unVACcinated. Another standard card, standard deck. Alright, so he might spam war huts, not war huts, it's blockhouses. And then utilize this card, which gives him HP bonus, so it's harder to siege down the blockhouses, and then he can also use the blockhouses to secure map control, secure resources, and also gives him more population if he ages up with the logistician politician. Let's check China. Pretty standard. Just going up with the Summer Palace. Alright, let's turn on the Fog of War and see what they're planning to do. Market. I think the market would be placed here better to like protect the coin mine, also berry bushes, and also the blockhouse should be placed again. I think it should be placed in the front line to act as a wall, because they're quite big buildings, like one here and then the second one here. Then it will protect both the coin mine and also the berry bush. And these walls could be resources for, like, you could save up 10 wood if you just place these two buildings right in the front, you know? 10 wood doesn't like seem to matter much, but it adds up, you know, in the long run. So he's walling. I think he didn't even spot any like fort villagers. Oh, maybe this dead animal. Okay. So he thinks there's a fort villager up in here, so that's why he's building walls. He's expecting a rush. Let's see on the other side. Yes, there's a fort base. Yep. Okay. Double racks for Ottoman, and then Lazaro is spamming Strelitz. Yep, he sent the 14 Strelitz card. Sieging on the wall here. Very good. The explorer body blocked this spot, so the villager couldn't fill up this gap, and that they got a hold to break through. Instead of wasting time to siege this, they could just pass through. That's very good. But very good play from Lazaros. Okay, unVACcinated spent 5 Cossack card. I guess, yeah, it came out of the blockhouse. Yes, it's the card. Alright. Lazaro's team spotted a gap here, a hole here. Let's check Strike's team. Alright, so unVACcinated is spamming blockhouses surrounding this TC. That's a lot of firepower. But will the enemy be stupid enough to push here? They could just walk all the way back and then push the Chinese player. Alright, some fighting going on. Okay, the Janissaries should cover, yeah. And get in melee mode to cover these shots. Yep, melee mode. Alright. Minutemen from the Chinese player, and also from the Russian player. I don't see any reinforcements. Okay, fine. Because they have stretched too thin their line. Alright, I think on Lazaro's team they need more cav to deal with the Strelets. And also China, as the banner armies, often they're mixed with Chukunus, the bows. So it's like a 1.5 skirm combo for Strike's team. So I think Lazaro's team definitely needs cav because the other team they have 1.5 cav. Sorry, 1.5 skirms. Yeah, and they need to pull back. I mean, the wall is half health. They could, yeah, siege this down. Okay. Yeah, China is starting to accumulate his bow mass. Let's see, unvaccinated. Yep, he sent the upgrade card for the Strelets. And also the Cossacks. But I don't think he's going Cossack, we don't see it stable yet. So that's 6 blockhouses, almost. Yeah, he hasn't built a 7th one yet. I think it would be perfect if he built a 7th over here. 31 Strelets, that's a decent mass. But they don't have much anti-cav, just these Kishiks. Going in. Alright, Strelets versus Strelets. Janissaries need to get to the front, body block the Step Riders. Yeah. Needs to get in melee mode. Yep, good job. Yep. Oh, you're getting the wrong units. No, this, yeah, this side. So it's giving these Janissaries for free to the Strelets and also the Triggering Mass. Yeah, I think Ottoman should like make delis. Delis are very OP and broken in this patch. I think delis alone could wipe out both the Chuknu and the Strelet mass. And then they just need the Strelets to counter the goons, the goon unit, or pikes, or musks. Yeah, I think they need to switch to Deli as soon as possible for Z's team. Let's check out their team. Still going barracks. No, they should make delis. No. I'm sending 2 Valks. This is from Lazaros. He aged it up. Well, I don't think 2 Valks will be enough to deal with this huge mass. They definitely need cav. If Z is not making delis, then I think Lazaros should make Cossacks. This is definitely not enough. There's too much Strelets. Let's see. 61. How many shots do you need to take to wipe this out, you know? Trying to get this treasure, 400 food. It's very good for the Russian player. But it seems like Z is taking it, which is fine. Alright, they're trying to do a timing push. With that many blockhouses, it will also take a while with only 2 Falcons to like push in. I think they could just circle around and attack the Chinese player. These 2 Falcons are unprotected. No, it's very dangerous. The Janissaries need to walk together with the Falcons. They're separated. Also, these Strelets are also separated from the Janissaries. I mean, the Step Riders alone could take care of this, you know. he's so brave, just marching in and protected. Alright, Ottomans, Z also have 2 Falcons, so 4 Falcons on their side. Spotted strikes villagers. Strike hasn't noticed yet? Okay, he's noticed now. Oh, 2 more up. Yeah, that's what I said. The Janissaries need to protect the Strelets. They need to walk together. They're in melee mode, but not attacking. What's up? Alright. The Falks here are not doing damage. They need all of them, they need to walk together. All 4 Falks, Strelets, and Janissaries, they should not be separated. If separated, it will be a disaster. Nice Strelets from unVACcinated catching up. There's such a huge mass. Let's look. Oh, Falks unprotected again. The same mistake. Alright, getting surrounded as Step Riders. See how quick going now. Yeah, not enough cav. Even China made Step Riders to counter the Strelets, which is the correct play. Yeah, Lazaro's teams, they definitely need cav. More blockhouses. They don't have any cav card. Let's check Z, still making... Okay, he sent a Spahi card. Where is the Spahi? Here, okay. But 5 Spahi isn't enough, he needs to make delis. Look at the Chinese player, this is exactly what you need to make cav. Yeah, Strike did a very, very good job in switching the cav. And also, China's H3 cav is quite OP. Very strong. More Strelets coming from Lazaros. Slowly pushing in. Oh, that's 19 idols. I think instead of sending the bills in, Lazaro should have pulled the bills back to Z's base. Maybe just leave 10 inside. Because now he has like 9 extra villagers idle, which would be a waste. Alright, Delhi, we see Delhi in action. He needs to make us stable, not just rely only on cards. Yeah. Okay. pretty much even except for Z. If Z made delis earlier, then I think he might get the most kill counts instead of Strike. Strike, because he made cap, that's why he got the most kills from the Strelets on the other team. Alright, that's it for this game. UNVAX CHADS has won game 2. The losing team, GMDS, gets to pick a team band for UNVAX CHADS, which is Chinese. Chinese is not allowed to be played by UNVAX CHADS for the entire series. However, this team ban does not affect GMDS, and they are free to play Chinese if they want to. GMDS also gets to pick a map from the map pool for the next game, which is Central Plain. In the next game for GMDS, Lazaros has chosen British, Z has chosen Russian. For unVAX CHADS, unVACcinated has chosen British, and Strike has chosen Ottomans. Let's get started. Spawning on the left of the map, we have Vaccinated playing as the British, and his teammate Strike playing as the Ottomans. Z playing as the Russians, and Lazaros playing as the British. So both teams has a British player. This map is Central Plain, and there's a trading line in the middle. 5 TPs, very good for Ottoman, as TPs give them more shipments. If he has the Silk Road card, it will be very OP if he takes control of all the 5 TPs. We don't see the card that yet. It's got a mosque. Alright, Lazaros is starting with 2 manor houses. Let's see what the other... Alright, so both British players are starting with 2 manor houses, which gives them 2 extra villagers, because for the British, after building each manor house, it spawns a settler for free. unVACcinated has spread out his manor houses, so it will give him more line of sight coverage across the map. 1 left on 1 on the right, so this is good. You always want more line of sight playing as the British, because generally they would like to have manor boom, and when they manor boom, they have more villagers, and it will be easier to get raided because you have so many villagers, and it's harder for you to manage your vills from raids while also fighting in the front line. So this is a good strategy. But I think this is not Z, Lazaros is fine as well. If he could like put the house, if he's not using for line of sight, maybe he could use it as walls and put it like in front of the coin mine in front line. That might be better. But I guess it's because he doesn't want to waste villager seconds, so that's why he built it right next to the hunts where his villagers were. Alright, this is unVACcinated, going up with the governor, start giving a market. I think he's getting hunting dogs and then steel traps and placer mines early. Alright, he has the Virginia Company card, so he might do a manor boom, 700 wood, 600 wood, pretty standard. He has 2 upgrade cards and a cav card in range 2. Really standard stuff. Alright, Z. This deck looks like... pretty familiar. I think it's like from last game. Yeah, Lazaros. Two Musk upgrade cards. Yeah, it also has the Virginia Company, pretty standard stuff. He also has the Advanced Arsenal, so I think he might go Musk, so it's like 3 Musk upgrade cards. His strike is going with a stable, he's going playing Delhi. Yeah, he's sending 3 Delhis first. So this is a Cav and doesn't have any. Okay, so it's a Cav Musk combo, I guess. He spotted the racks here, so he knows he's getting rushed. Pulling the Uppos wagon back, good. He needs to defend his base, quickly building walls to defend himself, very good. Pillarless walls, nice. You could save the 5 wood from the pillar. Okay, idle villagers. Yep, this is the correct play. So the racks needs to be behind the base instead of in front of the base. Otherwise, when you get rushed, you will lose that 200 wood. And also stopping you from making military production. The Delhi is trying to... Nope. Sieging down the market. Nope. Pulling back. Alright, some action going up. Delhis are alone by themselves. They cannot deal with the Musks. Unvaccinated needs to mix units. What's Unvaccinated doing? It's making Musks. He doesn't have anything. Alright, stable is exposed. Yeah, this was what I was talking about in Unvaccinated space. He placed it behind his TC. So now he's in trouble. The 200 wood is wasted. Yep, the Musk doing a good job in meleeing the Cav. Good micro there. There's not enough Musks from Unvaccinated. Alright, I think... Yeah, he needs to quickly build it. No, the stable needs to be in the back. I don't know. It's bad positioning here.
Yes.
Alright, seems like they're going for the Ottoman player. Nope. Pulling back again.
Commandment. Commandment? Yes.
The Musks are separated, getting caught.
Ready.
Okay, Unvaccinated is setting 6 longbows. Maybe he should switch to longbows instead. The opponent team, they don't have any stables, so I guess going longbow and pikes would be the correct play. Longbows have more range than strelets. And then Strike keep making delis. I think that would be good. The longbows will also take care of the musketeers. Okay, let's check what's going on the other side. They got good map control. Oh, and Z is making... He's got an artillery foundry down. So he's going... they're pushing in. Right, AFK. Z. Okay, alright. It's getting the mosque down. Alright, let's... Yeah, they don't have enough units on this side. Del is trying to get on top of the Strelets, but there's not enough delis. Before they could reach the units, they already are low on health. Bill's getting caught. Yeah, I think unvaccinated need to switch units. Stop making musks and make other... Make longbows. Or make cav. I think longbows. Yeah, longbows to deal with the musks. Idle villagers. I think if he couldn't do anything with his cav, then he should do some raiding. There's a lot of exposed villagers. Like, I think he should send the cav to raid instead of suiciding. No, don't suicide. Okay, I think it's GG. Alright, let's check the stats. And both British players are Manor House booming, so they get the most resources. And then Strike got Rush, so it has the lowest eco. Lazaros most kills, nice. And also good micro with the musks. They switched to melee mode when they were countering cav. That's excellent microing. Yeah, unvaccinated. He needed to pump out units earlier. Doesn't have enough units on the field. I mean, I think the reason to this is because his one of his racks was in the center and got isolated. So when the units from that rack came out, it gets intercepted and he keeps on losing units, which you could see in this curve. I think like maybe if they really want to take the center, then Strike should build a stable a lot next to unvaccinated racks, so it would be easier to defend the base. But when they're separated now, then this is what will happen, you know. Or the Ottoman player Strike should build his stable inside unvaccinated space to provide protection. Either way, just build your military buildings together. Yeah, it's general rule of thumb. And that's what Z and Lazaros did. They built their military buildings together in the fort base, and that's how they succeeded. Alright, that's it for this game. GMDS has one game free. Congratulations to GMDS for winning this series. They will advance in the winner's bracket. For unVAX CHADS, they are moved to the loser's bracket. They could still make a comeback to the grand finals if they could defeat all the teams from the loser's bracket. Good luck to both teams in their next series.